Hey everybody, it's time for the 700 subscriber Q&A that I promised like 2 months ago. Sorry for the long wait, guys. But with that being said, let's answer the questions that you guys asked. Yeah, I always have a hard time getting motivation for stop motion. There were a lot of times where I could have animated something, but I didn't because I was burnt out by things like schoolwork. It was either that, or I was lazy, or maybe I just had no ideas. Yeah, I actually have thought about doing non-stop motion stuff on the channel, but it never really worked when I tried them. There are a few like Minecraft and Sonic Unleashed videos, but those only got a little bit of views. I want to do discussion video essays, but like real essays, I'm not the best at them. I'll consider doing that kind of stuff on alternate channels to keep this one stop motion focused. The most difficult stop motion for me was definitely Figure Legacy Season 2 Episode 3 as of now. It had the most clips, effects, most revisions, and it had a new set. Rendering on Hitfilm was tedious because it either crashed a lot or rendered wrongly. This is either because the software is just too powerful or unstable, or my computer's just acting like crap. But that's my answer. Figure Legacy Season 2 Episode 3. I do not know who this Taco Man is, but if I say he's real, it will be funny. So, Taco Man is officially real. My favorite Sonic character? That's a hard decision. Ever since I came back into the lore of the series, I have appreciated several characters. On the top of my head, I'd say Shadow, but Knuckles, Blaze, Marine, and Sonic himself are very close seconds. Right off the bat, Sonic Adventure. It's fun, has good music, has a simple story, and is a really good transition from classic Sonic gameplay to 3D. I'm even using it for the background gameplay. My second favorite might be Sonic Frontiers or Unleashed. I think the reason you ask this question is because of the fact that Figure Legacy already has 2 seasons. To avoid confusion, there aren't 2 seasons because the series has gone through a triumphant arc already, but it's because Season 1 was a testing era. Half of the season was on top of my head, while the second half had more planning. The fact that some people think those episodes were actually good makes me proud, because they really were just random thoughts for the most part. Figure Legacy Season 2 is a different case because I'm spending more time and effort on each episode to provide the best quality that I can. To answer in short, the reason there's a lot of episodes is because Season 1 was random and Season 2 is not anymore.
Sweet! A chair!
Get away! That's for stealing my chair! This chair will be in my hand, under my bottom!
I will make a sequel. First, thank you BCA, you amazing Chad. Second, there are many things that inspired me to make stop motion. My first exposure to it were Transformers stop motions back in the day, like Counter 656 or Absurdly Awesome. Later on, I watched Counter 656's DBZ videos and I watched Sonic stop motion series. All of those inspired me to make stop motion and collect figures. My favorite figure to animate with is probably Sonic. My least favorite figure to animate with is like anyone that flops or has loose limbs for no reason, like Espio or Omega. Maybe even Sonic Negative. The things that inspired Figure Legacy as a whole are just anything that I've watched or played that has action. Obvious inspirations are Sonic, Transformers, and Dragon Ball Z. From a lot of their shows or games, I took inspiration from their writing as well as their action. However, I did take more inspiration from Sonic Onslaught, Full Metal Quest, Speed Stories, and Sonic Stop Motion Adventures. All of those series showed how great stories and shows can be made with a few figures, and I wanted to make the same impact. Figure Legacy's creation was actually kind of an afterthought. It was a sequel to an OVA movie I made called Sonic and the Cross of Universes. By the way, if you haven't watched that, give it a view because it's gonna be important to the series later. Anyways, aside from being an afterthought sequel, I simply wanted to make a world where my favorite characters can interact. Sonic and Friends, Goku and his, Sailor Moon, random toy citizens, and Transformers are all part of a strange world that I want to tell a story in. Figure Legacy isn't supposed to be an exclusively Sonic series, it's my dream crossover, and that's why it was made. Well, that's all the questions. Thank you all for asking, and I'm glad I could answer them. I also appreciate you all for getting me to 700 subscribers. I never thought that I would have this much at this time, so I'm really happy that I do. Figure Legacy Season 2, Episode 4 is starting to get in the works soon. Along with that, perhaps some new content on the side as well. Until then, I'll see you guys later. Also, make sure you join the Discord server in the link below.